Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. So, we're finally getting back on this. I put it off long enough. Let's get it going. Here we go. Alright, welcome back. Man, I'm flying off the roof. That video I did, I guess it's 2 videos back now where I wore the new This Old Tony shirt. He actually commented on it. He's like, came for the shirt, stayed for the tips. Man, flying high. Now I just need Ave and a few others and man, my life will be complete. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, check this out. I've never seen a knife do that. I guess it's from the neodymium magnets when I put it on the surface grinder. But I do that with all the steels. Pretty wild. I want to see something. I bought this a long time ago for, you know, when I'm doing electronics and stuff to magnetize and demagnetize stuff. It's just a tip. Yeah, I guess it doesn't work. Here's a tool I haven't showed yet, but I see a lot of guys, they buy these T-handles. You know, they'll buy like a whole set of them. You know, and some are Torx and some are Allen key or whatever. But this one, it's nice. It ratchets, if you got it set to ratchet. Or you can put it in the middle and just regular. Whole toolkits that I use, like this. I've had this, you know, I've told before I've built computers for years. You know, I got my degree as a computer tech. So in there's an adapter. So you just put this adapter in, and then you can use the small Torx, or without the adapter, use the big Torx. Man, these things are awesome. No brand deal, and I don't know who makes it, but you can find them. So the next bit of news, these are done. Bam, my logo, everything nice and sharp, nice thin edge, nice and even. Man, doing that to my grinder so I can run it backwards was the best thing I ever did. It's nice, you can just put this right behind the wheel and zip it up. This one you got to put in like from the bottom though, to click it in because of the Anzo. But man, nice and tight. This one's almost too tight. But yeah, got the two-tone on it. My logo's on there, but it's almost invisible. You can see it like right here. Love that two-tone. Fits right into your hand. So, I got to get pictures of these and get them up on the website. But yeah, so they should be up there. They might be up now by the time this video gets up. And one last plug, my new shirts. This is actually one of the colored ones. Like, I think it's the blue. So, and the logo comes straight or curved. There's 2 kinds, and there's a whole bunch of colors, every size. Alright, so all that information's down below. My website, all my other sites and all that. So, let's get on this. Enough stalling. Alright, so man, I don't know if you can see, just a teeny bit off. This side is just a little bit thicker. So we'll have to take that down first. And then we're going to have to take, you can see this line coming up here, how thin it is. So we're going to have to bring it down to that. I might even taper it down a little bit, just so I have a little bit more to work with. Instead of being fatter, it'll be a little bit thinner. Alright, to the grinder. Just got to bring it down till this is all flat. And then we're going to just start coming in until I hit where it's down with this line. I'm going to try to kind of taper it in a little bit. Here we go. Alright, so I had to go mark this. You can see here, it was starting to come down. Or I just never noticed how it was down. So we're going to have to take all this off right here. But we're getting there with straightness. This side needs to come in a little bit. I think I got this one pretty good. Alright, let's get back to it. Whew, man, that was a lot of grinding. But we're straight. It's going to droop down a little bit, but so will the handle. The handle will just drop and come down. So, alright, back to the bench. Because I kept going this way, you know. I got plenty to eat off and stuff. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making the handles. And then I'll put the handle on and see how it fits up and see how it looks. Man, that took about, I'll probably show about 2 minutes of grinding, but that just took 2 hours just to grind this down to where it is. You can see it kind of slopes down, but that's okay. We'll bring the handle down like that. I might even cut some of this off. We'll have to see. That's about it for tonight. It's about 1 a.m. I've been up grinding for hours and finishing the other knife, so I'll start this up tomorrow, which will be about a second for you. Here we go. Alright, we're back. So, I found this new lens. It's a 10x18 on eBay. It's like half price. So I can go, you know, I think that's 18, which is the regular for the kit lens. Yeah, I can pull it in down to 10. So we'll go about halfway. So, let's get on this. The next thing I have to do is cut all the wood. I'm not going to show me doing it on the table saw. One, because the table saw is way too dangerous to worry about a camera and the table saw. And two, there are plenty of guys that do woodworking where you can learn how to use a table saw. I was a carpenter for 15 years and I used them and all that, but that showed me the dangers. Even DeResta cut his pinky off and he's like a pro fabricator and all that. So yeah, table saws are very dangerous. But here, let's get on to this. So here's a little tip. I think I've said it before though. Go and buy cheap calipers for all your scribing and all your, you know, whatever you need to do that doesn't matter about precision. And, you know, like I use it a lot of time like this to check the size of my bevels. That doesn't really have to be precision because this isn't moving. As long as this doesn't move, you're fine. And you don't even, I don't even have a battery in these. I just use them either for scribing or, you know, to check the size of the bevels. But what you do want is a nice set. A real nice set. Now these set me back a lot, and I barely break these out. You know, these are gonna last me years and years and years. Abe does a whole video about the difference between cheap ones and good ones. So go watch it if you have any questions, but it's good to have them both because you don't want to be scribing or doing anything with your Michitoyo. These are only for precision. Alright, so here we go. what I want to do now is just find the thickest part.
4.6, 1.67, 5.63, 1.7, 1.69.
So it looks like 171, 172 is about the thickest part, which is right here, which is good. So that's what we're gonna make them. We're gonna make them like 0.18, because we're gonna have to sand them down, especially the middle one. So I'm gonna go cut some pieces that are like 2.5. Well, first I'm just gonna cut them 6 inches long, then we'll see what we do with them. All right, I'll be back. Alright, so just as I thought, I'd have to break out the angle grinder. These can't twist, man. I love them almost as much as I love my 1, 2, 3 blocks. They work for everything. Anytime you want to put something in a vise, insert Abe's joke here, you want to get some wood or something so you're not marring up your edges. Just a little tip. But yeah, I had to break out the old angle grinder with the cutoff wheel. Alright, let me get this put away. Oh, another little tip. Whenever you're changing these, don't use whatever wrench or anything to tighten it. Loosen it off with the wrench or whatever you have to do. But only hand tighten it, because it's going to tighten up the more you use it. And getting it off is a pain in the butt if you use a wrench to tighten it on. Hand tight is fine. And just for reference, here's the 2 pieces I'm starting out with. Here's the koa, nice and thick. And here's the ebony. I've had this piece for a long time. So let me go get one piece out of here. I'm going to cut it down to like 1.8, I guess. And then these 2 will probably be about 3/8 on each one. I'll just cut this kind of in half. And then I'll have a flat side here and a flat side here. The outside don't matter, because that's coming off anyway. Alright, here we go. Here's our wood. That's what it's going to look like from the top. Well, the middle piece is going to be a little bit thinner, but, or this, you know, whichever we decide, or, you know, it's going to be thinner too. Man, I tried, as you saw, I tried to cut this on the bandsaw. If you watched my heat treating video, I only heat treated this from here forward. This should be soft, but 5160 like air cools, so it's way hard. My bandsaw wouldn't even touch it. I'm gonna have to thin this out and get this all even, but I want to see what we're working with, so let me go cut this out on the bandsaw. And voila, just like that. It's a little loose, and it actually has to go back a little bit more. First thing I'm gonna have to do is get these all the same size and all that. You know, you can see the middle one's a little bit bigger. So that's the next thing. Clamp these all together and get them all one size. And then I'm gonna have to flatten this one down. So I think that's about stopping for this video. We got our handles ready. So the next video, we'll get these all flat. We'll get everything ready. And so what we need to do from there. I think that's about it. We've gotten to a place where I think I'm ready to stop. So next time we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with all the handles, get everything even and all that worked out, and then we'll go from there. Man, closer and closer. We're just nipping at this little bit by little bit. We're almost done with it. Alright, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Smash that like button, smash that bell, break it in half if you have to. Isn't that what they're saying now? Alright, thanks for your support. I appreciate all you watching, all your comments and everything. So that's about it. And as always, take it easy.